Yes Have Some podcast is brought to you by Carnivorous Creations, your one-stop shop for all of your Proton Pack building needs. If you're in the market for a Proton Pack, head to carnivorouscreations.com. That's carnivorous with a K. You're going to find aluminum motherboards, resin parts, fiberglass shells, and a whole lot more. Find them on Facebook at Carnivorous Creations or head straight to carnivorouscreations.com, remember carnivorous with a K, and get started on an authentic, screen-accurate Proton Pack.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Tully?
Do I?
Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
We got one!
It's time for another episode of Yes Have Some podcast.
Look at, I'm in really bad shape. Come on, please, please.
Your weekly pop culture therapy session.
Gimme. I need.
Subscribe on iTunes by searching for Yes Have Some in the iTunes store or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/YesHaveSomeCast.
Sick vandalism. That is a deliberate mutilation of a public service message.
And now, hold on to your butts and get ready to get stressed with your hosts, Craig Goldberg, Abigail Gardner, and Jacob Walsh.
We're mutants. There's something wrong with us. Something very, very wrong with us.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yes Have Some podcast, episode 56. My name is Craig Goldberg. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, we are live. We are not live.
We're
I
not
say
live.
that every week.
Every time we're live.
As
But
we've
we're not live.
only been a few times last summer.
Well, I think we need to bring back Yes Have Some live.
Do we? Are we ready?
I miss some of our old friends.
Let's do one.
Yeah.
Abigail,
Hey,
how are you?
good evening. I'm great. I miss our friends too.
I miss our friends. Jake, how are you, man?
I am pretty good, man. Hanging out over here.
I've
Yep.
been seeing a lot of, Facebook has those, like, on this day, where it shows you, like, your posts from days gone by.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of Ghostbusters answer the call.
Posting.
Excitement from a
Is
year
it getting
ago.
close?
Oh, yeah.
What was
Yeah.
the date on that? June,
July 15th is when it came
July
out.
15th,
So
right?
about a
Yeah.
month and a half from the 1 year anniversary. Guys, we're going to have to do something.
Yeah, I think we should do
we're gonna do something
like
special.
a commentary or like a live watch.
We'll do.
We're gonna do we're gonna do like a giveaway where we just like give everybody all our copies of there.
Hey, well,
Yeah, I
this
got
is
a couple.
This is what we'll call
toys.
the episode. It'll be called Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Did it?
Did we? Is this?
Did we? We answered it and we like talked for a little bit, but then we hung up on them.
Yeah.
Then we realized
I
that we
think
hate
that's
coffee.
what happened.
Oh my god. So what? We're coming up on. Guys, we live in a world where there's 3 Ghostbusters movies. That's always kind of a weird thing.
That is crazy.
It's weird, yeah. No, it is
It's a little
weird.
weird.
So I saw Ghostbusters 101, the comic book, is out. They just released the second issue. I have not read it yet, but there was something interesting in there I wanted to mention. There was a little snippet from the comic that was posted by Ghostbusters News on Facebook, and I wanted to get your guys' take on it. So basically, it was a panel with RGB Egon having a discussion with Movie Winston, because they got all the universes melding there.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to find it now. But
Got blonde Egon.
anyways, Egon was blonde. The crux of their conversation was, hey, this multiverse thing is crazy. Who knows what kind of effects it could have on everybody? And Winston, it was something along the lines of that. It makes me feel like in the comics, it will be revealed that Bill Murray and Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd's cameos in Answer the Call were alternate universe versions of those original characters somehow.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Like,
Okay.
kind of like that, that was a theory going around when the movie came out, and it was basically like everybody just kind of doing a little bit of wishful thinking and just being like, oh, well, maybe that is Ray Stantz. How
Right.
else would he know about those ghosts? But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're saying
Classified
like
Roman,
maybe
right?
they're going to be like, oh, yeah, that was Ray Stantz.
Well, yeah, because basically...
But he's just not cognizant of it because of like the shifts or whatever or something like that. Like,
Yeah, I think there...
Well, it's not until, Abby, I think it's not until the end of probably the last issue where all 4 of them get together in a church, and then they remember
Dude,
their lives as Ghostbusters
Just see, it's
together.
like a swinging
much like
pendulum.
Lost.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much like everything has to line up, and yeah. Dude, I was thinking of the exact same thing there.
I was just going to say, 8 o'clock?
4. 4 is better.
There's some. I wish I had the panel, but basically it was Egon saying something along the lines like, "What if the Gozer that we've all fought isn't the same Gozer? It's just another iteration of Gozer." And basically, it seems like they might be doing a little bit of a retcon, going back and fixing some pieces, kind of like the Stan Lee cameo in the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
James Gunn did a Q&A on Facebook, and he was talking about that. And he was kind of like, "Yeah, I go on all the Marvel sites and forums, and most of the fan theories are really dumb. That one was pretty good, so we just decided to kind of use it."
Yeah.
We took it. Yeah, it's ours.
Made it canon, right?
So, yeah, I mean, Ivan Reitman has come out a couple times and said that one of their priorities is kind of to make sense of the overall universe, and, I don't think that should be the number one priority, but it's not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
So.
Yeah.
Cool. So I wasn't even planning on talking about that.
But now I want to go pick that up. So
I'm gonna read it.
It's good. I do want to get those. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really bad with the comics about keeping up with them. I know we've talked before about just how hard it is to keep up with comics in general. Mm-hmm. But I do feel bad that I haven't really kept up with the Ghostbusters stuff almost at all.
Yeah.
I got a good bit of some of the older stuff, but it's just, especially when it was the ongoing and you don't have a reliable comic book store
Yeah, you've
in
mentioned
your
that.
driving vicinity, it's pretty
Yeah.
much impossible.
It's
Right,
tough.
right.
Down in Valdosta, they're just getting the new 52. It's just starting out.
it's brand new. Sitting shelves.
Lots of, lots of new beginnings 10 years ago.
So much hope.
Well, cool. So, how's everybody doing? So, we did our Guardians of the Galaxy review last week. Thanks for everybody who checked it out.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for the feedback. That movie's still kicking ass at the box office.
I'm honestly stressed because I haven't seen it a third time yet. I feel like at this point I should have seen it at least 7 or 8 different times. So I want to get back
That's
to
a
the
high
theater.
number.
Yeah, I know, but
You throw out a big
That's
number.
a high number. It's been
It's
out
a
2
really
weeks.
high number. Okay, so yeah, but I think I saw it 4 times in theaters. The first one, so I feel like I need to get back to
Gotta
a
get it.
better
You got time.
number.
You got time.
Yeah, I got time.
But yeah, there's a lot of movies coming out. So, as we record this, today is the release day of
Alien Covenant.
Alien Covenant.
Oh,
None of us have
God.
seen it yet, but we will be. So, once you're listening to this episode, this is what's going to happen. When you listen to this episode, we'll be in the theater watching Alien. And by
Probably,
time that you've listened to this, have digested it, and have taken it all in, we'll have our Alien Covenant roundtable review. Maybe we should bring in some other people.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Fuck
Maybe
it.
just
You know
Hal
what?
Xenomorph.
Yeah,
Because he brought him to the movie with him.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
a him or a her?
Hal's a him, I think.
Well, yes.
Well, Mike's wearing it.
Whatever.
Mike's wearing
Oh, that's
the costume.
Mike.
Okay, so the jury's out.
That's neat. So that's just cool.
That's not PC.
No, well, it's
There you
neat that he brought an alien with him.
It is cool. Yeah. This is so inside baseball right now. Let's
Mm-hmm.
just talk about our friends and not reference them and fill anybody in on it.
What do you say?
Cool. So yeah, Alien Covenant's out. It's the 8th installment of the Alien franchise. Guys, are you excited to see this movie?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Is Jake
Yeah.
excited?
No, I am, but that's my stress this week is
All right,
it's
well,
Alien.
We'll hold off. We'll Get
I'll
there.
hold
We'll
off.
back up.
Yeah.
We tease.
We be teasing.
We kid.
So yeah, I mean, we'll get to our stress pretty quickly here. I think it's a little bit of a light week. We got like I said, Alien coming out. Wonder Woman's out in a couple weeks. Ooh, right before we started recording, first early reactions for Wonder Woman are out there on the Twitterverse.
Okay.
When's this movie coming out? Is it next month or is it
The beginning of next
Or is
month,
it-
I think 2 weeks.
beginning of next month?
Yeah.
Soon. Okay, cool.
So
what are they saying?
Well, spoiler alert: if you don't if you want to go in completely
June
fresh,
2nd.
if you want to be a clean
Tabula rasa. Yeah.
Tabula rasa. Wait, there's a Lost episode named that.
It's Latin for clean slate.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
And Lost is also Latin for
The best show ever.
it is. There you go. Why won't they just bring Lost
God
back? They
damn
bring
it.
everything else back.
God damn it, they're gonna do it.
They're bringing
They're gonna
Roseanne
hear-
back.
God.
Somebody's listening to this. Somebody's listening to the
Dark
show, and they're like,
Crystal.
"Hey, these guys talk about Lost a lot."
Guys,
I do a Lost spin-off
There's
podcast.
a Dark Crystal prequel series coming out.
Yeah. Arrested Development's coming back.
Arrested Development's coming back. X-Files came back. Heroes came back. 24 came
Gilmore
back.
Girls came back.
Gilmore Girls.
Fucking X-Files is coming back again.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Where's Lost?
What the hell?
Or Seinfeld.
Maybe not enough. Maybe it's not enough time yet. Maybe they need some more time for Lost. There was a lot of stuff going on in that show. It was a big show. It was on for a very long time. Maybe we need another 5 to 10 years.
Hey, think about it. Twin Peaks starts this Sunday.
Yeah.
And that's been off the
That's
air
a big
since
hiatus, yeah.
91.
Very long time.
So-
Yeah, I think the time is ripe. I think people are ready.
So anyways, Wonder Woman. Early reactions are that it is pretty good.
Yeah.
At least I've read multiple times it's the best DC movie yet in the DC universe.
So is this coming now? Here's the question though: is this coming from DC's Twitter?
No.
It's
coming from
Straight from Kevin Smith.
Sure.
oh God, poor Kevin. At Gal Gadot says, "What a fun ride."
Oh, okay.
So did Chris Pine.
Whoa,
Are
hey.
they together?
No, I don't think so.
So anyways, yeah, the early reactions are that it's pretty fun. It's got some heart. It's got some good action, and that it might be the best of the DC extended universe so far. Obviously, that's not saying much, but
It's something.
it's something. It's not. You know what though?
Gal Gadot's married.
She is. She has children. Wonder children.
Beautiful children.
I feel like before Suicide
Are they
Squad.
invisible?
Absolutely perfect, yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember. I remember Suicide Squad having good early buzz too, and then that Rotten Tomatoes came out, and it was like, oh, that's a low number.
That's different. It's not what I expected.
Because Suicide Squad had really good
Was it like-
trailers.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Well,
Yeah,
the
it did.
trailers.
They did well. Yeah.
The music was also great in those trailers too. It made you think Guardians, and then as soon as you saw the movie, it was like, wait, why is the song changing like so much? So
I believe we could probably do an entire episode just about like misleading trailers, good or bad.
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah,
There's a lot of them.
I'm gonna jot
There's
that
a-
down for
there's a
future
fucking
episodes.
lot, yeah.
Hey, if you're listening, if you have an idea for a misleading trailer, if something that you saw, let us know on Facebook. That'd be a good fodder for discussion.
Yeah.
Well, like the first Ghostbusters trailer for Ghostbusters Answer the Call, it made it look not that great.
Yeah.
And
And then,
nailed it.
so maybe don't suggest that, but yeah, seriously, if you have a suggestion,
Yeah.
tweet us or Facebook.
So yeah, Aliens out, Wonder Woman's coming down the pipeline. Then we've got
The pipeline. Sorry.
the pipeline.
The pipeline.
What is that? I like
What is
it.
that?
There will be blood. I'm sorry.
Oh, got it. I drink your milkshake.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
you and your quotes.
you guys.
So Wonder Woman's coming out in a couple weeks. Spider-Man will be out. New Planet
Oh, yeah.
Apes.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks great.
That
I'm
looks
excited
good.
for that.
I'm excited about that.
Also-
I always really like those movies in the theater, but then like I don't think about them that often or ever after seeing them. But I think it's gonna be fun to
Right.
see.
You better start thinking about them. Those apes are coming.
I'm thinking. That's what I heard.
And then obviously next week, what the world's been waiting for, Johnny Depp returning as
Oh, Ghost Shark.
Ghost Shark.
Oh, is that next week? Cool.
That's next week.
I think we're going
That'd
to
be
an early
fun.
screening.
That'd be fun, I think.
I think it'll be fun.
think it's gonna
those
be fun.
Wait, we're talking about.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe there was a new Willy Wonka. I didn't know about. How's that? So, anyways,
Just friends.
it's a big summer of movies, but they're saying that the box office this year is going to be like lower than it's been the last couple of years. I don't know. They say that every year. I feel like. And then yeah, that's it. So we got a bunch of stuff coming out. So we'll have plenty to talk about. A couple more things though before we move on to some stress, because I know you guys got some stress this week.
Got a little bit.
Got a lot.
Did you guys see the gift baskets that the young cast of Stranger Things received from Ghost Corps?
You talking about Finn Wolfhard?
I'm talking about
Sure
Finn.
did.
Talking about Finn.
Yeah. Finn got one.
Dude, so jealous. Also, what is that? Like, What exactly was the message that was written on that gift basket?
Let's talk about
I feel like
So what
I
We're
could
gonna
read
talk about
into
it. Yeah,
it
there's
pretty
something
heavily.
happening.
So to backtrack, when the Stranger Things season 2 promo came out a couple months ago, we saw the shot of all of them, all the kids in their Ghostbusters uniforms, and we had some discussions of like, is this a one-off scene? Is this their Halloween costume?
Yeah.
Could Ghostbusters play a bigger part in the season, right? As far as the
Are we seeing
storyline.
Gozer? Right?
Yeah.
Is there going to be
It's
some sort
Gozer.
of, yeah, like exactly. What's the big
Are
bad?
they going to fix Ghostbusters?
Yeah. Yes. Could it? That's what we all
That's
wanted.
what's in the gift basket: a set of tools to fix Ghostbusters.
Here you go.
Oh, cool! A wrench and a proton
Some
beam.
dialogue. It's good.
Do you think there was some Crystal Head vodka in that?
Yeah, well, you know,
They
the
were
guy
like-
who sent it is, he's got the old, well.
Dan,
that's
you
for
know
the
these are
sheriff.
just children.
Yeah, well,
God.
you got to start them early.
Oh.
Anyways, Ghost Corps, our friends at Ghost Corps. I think they're our friends. They didn't send us a gift basket.
We're
Probably
friends.
not anymore. Yeah.
We're so friends.
We probably were
Where's
at
our
first.
gift basket?
We've been blacklisted. So Finn Wolfhard, who plays what's his character's name?
Richie Tozier.
Richie Tozier, yes.
Yeah, but who does he?
It's not. Is it Mike? His name's Mike on the Stranger Things, right?
Sure, we'll go with
yeah,
Mike.
I think it's Mike.
Let's look it up.
Mike, Frank, American Pickers. I don't know.
Frank Fritz.
Can you guys tell this is already? We're recording a little bit later.
It's late. Yeah, it's late, guys.
What you're getting? So this whole podcast is going to be
getting
like
Finn
the
Wolfhard
last
on Snapchat.
15 minutes of a normal Yes Have Some episode.
It's good. It's all late. It's Cat House.
It's
Okay.
Cat House on HBO.
Yeah, his name's Mike.
All right, so Finn Wolfhard, who plays Mike on Stranger Things, he posted this picture on Instagram, and it was a gift basket from Ghost Corps. It had the Ghost Corps logo, and it was signed by Ivan Reitman and Dan Aykroyd, which was very cool. Mm-hmm. And the note on it said, we didn't see what was in it, but the note said, Finn, from all of us at Ghost Corps, congrats on wrapping Season 2 of Stranger Things. We can't wait to see the spirit of Ghostbusters come alive this season.
Dude. So that's more than just like we're wearing the costume for like a Halloween episode or something like that. The spirit of Ghostbusters come alive.
Guys, Yes Have Some podcast called this.
Yeah, and we're
We
answering
did.
the call.
Yeah,
We're finally answering the call.
finally.
I think there's a really
Somebody's
good
got to.
chance
Yeah.
that the role, and we've said this, we'll have to figure out what episode that was where we talked about this. Then when all this happened.
Yeah, you put an image out of all the kids in their uniform, that picture,
Yeah, put it
and you
out there.
asked people if they wanted the Duffer Brothers to direct the next, what'd you say, next Ghostbusters?
Yeah, we talked
To
about
fix
that.
Ghostbusters,
that
yeah.
could be a possibility.
And the people responded. The people said yes. They wanted
People
that.
said yes.
So
So there's a good chance. I feel very confident in saying that I feel like Ghostbusters will play a part in season 2 of Stranger Things, similar to what Dungeons and Dragons did in the first season. It'll be kind of the I don't know, some fancy word that I can't think of right now. They're
a plot
they're-
device, right?
They're the
way to
plot
move it,
device.
yeah.
The MacGuffin. It will not be the MacGuffin.
No,
It will be what they use to kind of compare the world of the supernatural to their, what they're, whatever
Right.
the fuck they're doing, whatever season 2 is going to be, going back to the Upside Down, and maybe Gozer will be there. Maybe it
right.
won't be a
almost like-
Demogorgon.
it's metaphorical in a way.
Guys, hold on. What if it's Stay Puffed instead of a Demogorgon?
That's what I was thinking. Because I was looking at the trailer for the next season, and you see the monster. It looks like it's got like 6 legs or something. So
Yeah.
it's probably.
Probably
But that
not.
could just be like a mini boss, and it could be Stay Puft back there.
It could be Stay Puffed. Could be
He's hiding.
Vigo.
Is no big
Janosch.
deal. Yeah, exactly.
He is
Dude,
Vigo.
please put Janosch in
Eve?
everything.
Would be good.
It's really cool. Stranger Things is an extremely popular show. Season 2, when that is released, is going to be it's going to be a big deal, right? It's going to be everywhere. And if that means that everybody's talking about Ghostbusters, that's a good thing. So I'm really excited.
In a slightly different way that they have been talking about Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly different.
And if it gets the treatment that the Duffer Brothers give it, which they're obviously huge Stephen King fans, and like that's going to be
It's
nice
all
to have
coming
it well
together.
taken care of, and that'll be nice to
should be
see.
good.
Very excited for that.
Very excited for that.
A lot of good things coming.
But we'll wait and see. You know, it would be cool if there was like a Ghostbusters Stranger Things crossover. Like,
You know what? I'd like to see that.
I'd like to see that.
That's something I'd like to see.
That's something I'd like to see. Mm-hmm. All right, moving on. So, guys, Ghostbusters Playmobil. We talked about it last week. Has anybody acquired?
Yep.
Has anybody gotten this stuff yet?
No.
Yeah,
Toys
no,
R Us is
they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, exactly. There's like nothing on the shelves except for regular Playmobil, which is nothing I care about. So I was in a Toys R Us, I think it was 2 days ago, looking, and I didn't see anything with a Ghostbusters logo, and I'm super bummed because the packaging for those toys is awesome, and it reminds me of like when the Lego Firehouse came out, and like just the color scheme, and like I want them now. Like, I've been looking at them online, and I'm bummed out that I haven't seen them in stores, and I want to get them all, like, in mass. Yeah, exactly. I've seen people posting images of, like, their box that they got in the mail with all of the boxes inside, like everything all at once in the haul, and I'm just like, dude, that looks
Amazon.
awesome.
We could all order it off Amazon and have it.
We
like
could
2
totally
days.
do that. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
no fun, though. That's no fun.
more
You
fun
want
to
to find
find
it.
it.
I want to complain about it a little bit, and then I want to find them,
Yeah.
and then have that sweet
I guess
payoff.
we'll just have to settle for their other officially licensed Playmobil product, which is the NHL. So
Yes. So, yes, sports.
we should. Everybody's posting their Ghostbusters Playmobil. We're like, guys, hockey. Hey, Rindle, you like hockey,
Hey,
probably.
all right.
He's like, no, I don't. I bet Chris Stewart, Rindle like some hockey, eh?
You guys like a little hockey, eh?
I don't know. Maybe they do. I'll tell you what they like. Ghostbusters.
That's what they like.
They
That's
like
what
it.
we
do.
like.
Like
We know that. Yeah.
This
do
is
know
who we
that.
are. It's true.
Oh God. Cool. So I think that about covers the housekeeping
guys have some
notes.
rundown?
You
Yeah.
guys have some rundown. Oh wait, hold on. Have any of you guys had the chance to plug in headphones to any
the
food?
distinct pleasure of listening to an edible package of chips.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. It was so amazing. I got those Doritos, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 exclusive chips in the mail a couple days ago, and we threw an unboxing video up on YouTube, and it was a lot of fun to open that package, and I didn't realize while I was opening it because I was so excited that there were headphones that were included with this box and with the chips. But yeah, like it all comes inside of a really sweet display case, and inside that case you get a nice, it's not a full-size bag of Doritos, like it's kind of like I feel like there's a few less chips, but that's because you need room for the music.
Who's eating?
If you're eating these chips, you're crazy. So first of all, like, check yourself and don't do that. Second of all, you should have bought them, and if you didn't, you've missed out because they're like gone. I think are they on eBay even at this point?
Yeah, you could probably get one.
You can probably get one on eBay.
My favorite part is in the video. If you guys go back watch on the Yes Have Some YouTube channel, at the end, Abby's like, "You're like taunting the viewers. You're like." Good luck getting one, because you can't.
That's fun.
It's pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, it's awesome. It's really cool to listen to music from a bag of chips, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that the bag, it lights up, like that's something that was totally unexpected. And it's just very cool, and it looks really good on a shelf, and I'm very proud of owning it. I just want to carry it around like a child.
It's such a
for a
weird.
little while.
It's such a weird product, and I remember the day they went on sale, getting a text from you, Craig, that was like, "Hey, I think maybe this was a joke,
Right.
and these aren't going on sale," because it's such a
Dude,
weird thing.
I remember my heart breaking when he sent that text, and he was like, "Yeah, I think there's no way this is real. Like this has to be."
I mean, I just started thinking of Popstar. I think we talked about it in the podcast where they have like
Yeah, we did.
the
Yeah.
new Connor for Real
Refrigerator?
album in the appliance.
Yeah.
But
Like every time you open the door, it plays a sample from his new song.
which is very cool.
Dude, I want that. I'd spend money on that.
So yeah, got the chips. Very cool. Love a good promotional item like that.
Yes.
I want to listen to that soundtrack that soundtrack. I want to listen to it out of a Zune.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, for real.
Gotta get one.
Dude, I was talking about getting one of those last week. I haven't. I need to.
James Gunn has a brown Zune signed by the entire Guardians cast that he's auctioning off for charity.
Oh my
wow.
god.
Yeah. So
Well, I need to get a bunch of money.
that was probably my favorite part of the James Gunn Q&A on Facebook somebody asked, was Microsoft like happy or not happy about the Zune's involvement in the new Guardians? And he was like, yeah, we brought it up to them. They were like, we are not going anywhere near this. Like, we are distancing ourselves from
Zune. Yeah.
From Zune.
Gotcha.
As they should.
Well, I loved it. That was one of my favorite jokes in the entire movie. So, yeah, made me really happy. And that Q&A was really good to watch. I haven't seen the entire thing, almost all of it, because I was watching it late at night in bed. And, dude, James Gunn is such a cool dude to, like, communicate with his fans like that. And there were a lot of good questions asked, and there were some dumb questions, like people asking why Gamora was pointless or why Baby Groot was pointless, and it's like good to see like James Gunn honestly reacting and being like, what the fuck? Also, the lighting in his house is amazing, and I just wanted to say that. I'm very jealous.
My absolute favorite part of that Q&A was
when his cat jumped on his lap and gave him little kisses.
Somebody was like, why didn't you make Baby Groot do this, this, and this, just like in the Ultimate Amazing Spider-Man comic? And he was just like, first of all, I don't know what that is. And he was like, a lot of people...
Cool points for wrestling, or for referencing that.
Yeah, or wrestling.
Or just for wrestling.
And then he was like, and also, you know, a lot of people have ideas, so you can write your own movies.
I'm like dying, I'm sorry, that's it.
And I was like, yeah, fuck them.
Have you guys seen the the picture he posted of the Easter egg of like the Tony Stark movie poster?
Yes, with Nathan Fillion.
And with Nathan Fillion, and he wanted Nathan Fillion to kind of, you know, because that character who is that actor is also a superhero in the Marvel universe.
Yep.
And he was like, you know, I saw him talking about how he's really good friends with Nathan Fillion and puts him in all of his movies.
Right.
And he was like, if I put him in it, I want to put him in a role that could be a more substantial role at some point, even if it's kind of silly.
Right.
And then all that shit got cut out.
Got cut out.
Yeah, dude. That's a massive bummer.
And it was funny, too, because, like, it was such a small thing, and people were kind of saying for a while that, like, this whole cameo was cut out, and people were asking about it. And he was like, there was never a cameo. It was literally his face.
It was just a couple movie posters,
on a poster, exactly.
As, I guess, Wonder Man. Or would be the character who becomes Wonder Man. Or what have you. But
but that spread like wildfire. And
Right.
Well, he stood up and corrected it,
He
so that's
did it.
good. It's pretty cool.
Hey.
Yes, and it's very cool of him just to, like, share everything, like, all the pictures of the day from the set. And, like, I'm literally looking at Zoe Saldana right now, her Instagram. Like, she just posted a video of, like, one of the stunts taking place, which we were literally driving past Pinewood Studios, I think, 2 days ago. And I just wanted to, like, break in, like, so bad. They had a giant Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 poster up, and it looks so awesome. And I just want to go there and, like, get in somehow when Volume 3 is filming. Like, knowing that he's writing it, that James Gunn is, like, working on it right now is very exciting, and I just can't wait for that to all start up again here in Atlanta, so.
Abby found out her mom's chiropractor.
Oh my god.
Is when
one of his clients?
One of his clients is Chris Pratt.
So I don't know what to do with that information, but I have to make something happen.
You just go
I
get
have
a job
lower back pain. Or do I become a doctor?
Abby doesn't
That's
know how
not
to
it.
work.
That's not the solution.
Like, you're there, and you work there, and then, like, Chris Pratt comes in, and then you're like, oh,
I can get your glutes. I got them.
Yeah, then you do me.
You do. We just do each other. It'll be good.
Abby calls. She's like, hey, I just did Chris Pratt. I'm like, good for you.
Oh, it would be so good.
All right.
Okay.
Golly.
How good would it be?
You know, just really, it'd be great.
I don't think you would do it.
What? No. What is this?
He's married man.
Yeah, and it's great. And I'm very happy for him. But, like, he needs a chiropractor. So if he needs an adjustment, I'll adjust him. That's all I'm saying. I'm a doctor now.
Yeah, so you're a doctor. Chiropractors aren't.
They aren't.
Whoa.
You're right.
All right, you guys stressed?
Yeah. I'm stressed about, like,
especially
the
after
definition of, like, being a chiropractor.
You look a little stressed.
Is this some radical new therapy?
Why don't you do something with your life?
Now you want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts.
And Chris Pratt, I'm very stressed.
He's going to listen to this, and he's going to be so scared to even come back to the
He's listening, yeah.
He might be.
He's going to find a new chiropractor.
He was like, I was going to call in that show, but I don't know.
But it's not live, so.
Jake, what's up, man?
Hey, man, what's up?
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
Yeah?
Talk to me.
Why are you nervous?
Let's talk about it. I'm a little nervous because, I've been super excited for Alien Covenant.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't think the trailer was great. I didn't think the first trailer was great, but I talked about that on the show when that trailer came out. I think that was probably my stress that week. That's how I didn't think the trailer was very good.
Right.
But we've learned to not put all our faith in the trailers, and a trailer could be bad and a movie could be good, and the opposite. So, but Prometheus, I went through this big thing with Prometheus, and I've talked about that too, about how I liked it at first, then I didn't like it, and it was such a ongoing experience of having so many questions about it, and then being like, oh yeah, maybe this didn't make sense, or maybe I didn't like this, and ultimately I think I like Prometheus. There's a lot of really good stuff in it, but it did have a troubled production, or I don't want to say production, but it had a little bit of trouble with the writing, with Lindelof coming in and kind of taking over and then bailing after the movie came out.
Yeah.
It was kind of a shitty thing to do, but so I've been looking forward to Covenant, but now that it's out now, I'm kind of scared to go see it because I don't know if it's going to be, is this going to be more like Alien? Are we going to just get more? Is it going to be just like Prometheus with aliens and just be more questions and more non-answering things? Is it going to be are they going to try to explain the origin of the xenomorph? Do I want to see what that is, if it is? And there's also a lot of reviews out.
It's Michael Kosky.
And he is the xenomorph. There's a lot of reviews out, and there's a lot of bad reviews out, and I haven't read any of them, but it is getting some bad reviews. I've seen some people that have seen it ahead of time. It's split down the middle. I saw somebody say this is the best Alien movie besides the first one. I've seen people be like, hey, this is a really good Alien movie. It's not amazing, but it's really good. And then I've seen hey, this is garbage. And it's freaking me out, man, because I really like Alien. And it's like you said, Craig, it's the 8th movie?
Yep.
Is that counting? That's counting the Alien versus Predator movies, right? Fuck that. But, Alien 1 and 2 are amazing, right? Alien 3's, it's not terrible. It's
got stuff.
It's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite of the 4 original.
Yeah.
But
I like Ripley's look.
Yeah, but I'm scared this movie's going to be bad.
It's
man.
a diesel punk. Something.
I'm scared this movie's going to be bad. I'm scared the aliens are going to be 100% CGI. And I know people who listening to this show just think I fucking hate CGI. And I kind of do. But sometimes it looks good. Hey, Planet of the Apes movies, it looks great in that. Yep. I just don't want to see. I know that an alien can look good practically because they did it for 2.5 or 3 movies, right. And it looked amazing, but I'm just scared it's all going to be CGI, and I don't know. It's making me nervous. I'm scared what this movie's going to be. I had one friend who saw it. He saw it a couple days ago. He saw it at a pre-screening, and as soon as he got out of the movie, he made a post on Facebook that was like, "This movie's great. I loved it." And then 2 hours later, he made a post where he was like, "So I've been thinking about this movie."
Oh no.
And he's like, I got a lot of questions. And I was just like, God damn it.
That's even more stressful if it's one of those that took him a little while, because then that means it is going to be one of those conflicted watches where you need a hotline to call and figure out your feelings and stuff.
So what weirds me out, so Alien's not my number one franchise by any means. Enjoy the movies, but I didn't grow up with them. I kind of saw them later in life.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to see him.
And I love the first Alien. I really, really like that movie a lot.
Same.
Yeah.
I wonder, so Ridley Scott's doing this kind of like prequel trilogy, starting with Prometheus, then Alien Covenant, and then he's going to do another one. And it's cool, and I'm guessing it's going to shed some backstory on, the events that lead up to the first Alien and all that. But I feel like if you're going to bring Alien back, I don't know. I feel like going and like doing the selected sequel and doing another one with Sigourney Weaver would be like, it would be more fun. I want to go see an Alien movie. Like, and they announced the Neil Blomkamp Alien 5 is basically dead. It's not happening.
Right.
And there was an article this week floating around about a writer who there was an Alien 3 that got kind of far along in pre-production that was kind of a direct follow-up to Aliens that was scrapped sometime before Alien 3 came out. And I feel like
that should be revisited.
Like a legacy sequel is what I would really want to see more than anything.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's like the nostalgia factor and I just want to see Sigourney Weaver and another Alien
I would
movie.
agree. Yeah, she's like one of my favorite parts of the whole thing.
To me, like...
Her and Jonesy.
I don't know. Like, the first Alien is kind of like... It's like a thriller, right? It's like a horror movie. There's one alien.
It's a straight-up horror movie, yeah.
And then the second one's more, it's James Cameron. It's an action movie. There's a lot of aliens. And, right? There's, like, a bunch in that one, correct?
Yeah, I know a lot of people will tell you that Aliens is better than Alien. And I think it's a very good movie. I think it's an amazing sequel just because it brings some new stuff and it's so different from Alien, but I in no way think it's better than Alien.
Right.
Like, I don't know, man. It's just Alien is terrifying, and there is one alien in it, and it's terrifying.
Absolutely.
And then when you do a sequel, and it's like a team of Marines just like fucking destroying aliens with guns, they're less scary when you can just shoot them.
They need a baby alien.
I think my problem is like, so it seems like with Prometheus and from what I know about this movie, maybe like they're trying to inject like a mythology into the Alien franchise, and I just don't know if it needs it. Like, I've never been watching Alien and been like, I wonder where this guy came from. I wonder what the origin of life is. And Prometheus was like, that's kind of what it was about. Like, the origins of life in general.
Yeah.
And, like, it's interesting, but to me, I want to see a spaceship. I want to see an alien or two, and I want to see people getting, like, destroyed.
Yeah,
eternally.
The parts of Prometheus that I liked were, like, the stuff with, what was her name, Dr. Shaw, with, like, the space abortion, and, like, that shit was pretty cool. But, yeah, like, when it gets down to it, it's the action at the end of that movie that is better than, like, exploring the mythos and, like, what are they called? Not the creators.
The engineers.
The engineers, there you go. Yeah, I mean, that stuff is a little slower, and... Yeah,
but I'm going to go into it like completely open-minded. I really like Danny McBride. I think
agreed.
I think it's probably, if I had to predict what my reaction will be, it'll be somewhere along the lines of, "Hey, that was kind of fun." I probably it'll be like maybe like the Planet of the Apes for Abbey. Maybe I won't be thinking about it much in the next coming weeks, but
I'll enjoy the ride or whatever.
I'll enjoy the ride. Yeah.
Well,
there's some memorable things we'll see.
I think the thing that worked about like all that mythology stuff, I think it worked okay in Prometheus, but I think the reason it worked in Prometheus is because we didn't have xenomorphs to focus on. You know what I mean? It was a different, like, Prometheus is almost like one of those movies where it's like, yeah, this is an alien movie, but it's a separate, we're dealing with a separate issue. It's in the same universe, but it almost like the Cloverfield movies for a second, you know, it's like, it's in the universe, but we're not dealing with the same thing. And that's why that kind of shit worked in Prometheus. But if they're going to put the aliens back in it, there maybe needs to be less questions and this and that.
Right.
One thing that I am seeing about about Alien Covenant is that all the horror stuff and, you know, the gross stuff or whatever is really good in this movie. And that I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even in Prometheus, that kind of stuff, like the scene with like the snake and it gets in that guy's suit. That stuff was pretty scary. You know, that was pretty shocking to see. So that's the kind of stuff I like.
Guys, I'm getting really sad that I haven't seen Alien Covenant yet.
Yeah, I know. I wish this was our review.
It's showing
this is our preview.
Right now.
This is our preview.
This is a little tease.
Tomorrow
we're
got
preing.
The preview goes up and then the review.
Yeah.
There it is.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool. So
I'm excited.
Jake, what else?
/ stressed.
No, man, that's it. It's all my mind. Like, it just hit me, a couple of days ago that like, oh man, this movie's coming out, and all my excitement for it just turned into like anxiety about it, and I'm like, God, I need to see this movie so I can just find out if it's good, what's happening.
Yeah. Make sure it's okay.
You gotta make sure it's okay.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
you gotta get there, check on it, make sure it's doing okay.
Cool.
I hear you.
Well, we'll know soon enough because I'm sure we'll be all reconvening in about 48 hours to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'm excited.
Abigail.
Yes.
What, are you stressed?
Dude, guys, I'm stressed. I'm so stressed.
What's going on with you?
/ super pumped because I just got a new car.
What?
Oh. Y'all, yeah, I'm super excited. After many months of car sharing, I have my own vehicle. It's a Honda Fit, and I picked it out yesterday, and I drove it home last night, and I drove it to work today, and I fucking love it. But I went through some stress when I bought it because it is called Aegean Blue, which is like this amazing bright electric blue, which immediately made me think of either I always name my cars
David
first of all.
Yost, the Blue Ranger.
David Yost, the Blue Ranger. No, well, first of all, it's like always tradition for to name my cars. Like I've been doing that since I've been driving. And
what are some of your previous named cars?
Let's see. Before this, I had Julia. There was Grace Kelly was my first. That was like an old Mercedes Benz. I had Rosalita was an old Volvo wagon that I drove. And then Lois was my old green Cadillac that I drove for a while. And yeah, it's just like it's a thing I do. So this car, I picked it out. It's bright blue and it's awesome looking, and I was like, what do I go with? Either Nebula or Yondu. And then also Drax was kind of in the back of my mind, and I couldn't decide on what to name the car. And honestly, like after looking at it though, like going with my gut, I was like, this car looks like a Yondu. Like, let's just admit it. Like, let's be real. It's obviously a Yondu. And it is. So like now that I have it, and now that I've decided that it's like a Guardians of the Galaxy themed car, I'm like going crazy with like wanting to decorate. And as soon as I posted a picture of myself with the car last night, I had people on Facebook like saying like, oh my God, like I want to build a fin for you. Austin Young, who did our TGRI, the Ninja Turtles, the ooze canister from the second movie. He is awesome with props and like building stuff in his shop. So he was like, dude, give me your measurements for like the hood of the car, or for the roof rather, and I'll build a magnetic fin for it. And I'm like, dude, yes, that sounds amazing. So I need to do that. And I also want to get like some galactic like the foot or the what do they call the inlays? Floor mats. Yeah, absolutely. I want to get the little blue frog, and I want to get the troll doll that Yondu has, and I want to get like decals and stickers for the back of the car. I want like a special custom baby Groot holding a toe that I can put like in the back of the car. Slash, I want to get the Hot Toys Groot, the baby Groot, so that I can like just have him wearing a seatbelt at all times in the car. So I just need so many things.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
So people will break into my car and steal my baby Groot. Don't do that.
I don't think anyone would do that, but I would be stressed out having a $200 action figure just sitting in my car at all times.
Yeah, it's stressful. But I love it. Like, I'm very excited. Like, it's a really cool, like, cute, zippy little car, and it makes me happy, and it fits my personality. And now I'm, like, a car guy, and, like, I want to do car stuff. And I've been a part of this Ghostbusters community now for a while, and, like, a lot of the guys within it also do car stuff. So I just feel like I'm one of them now, and I like it. Like, I want to go to car shows. Not really.
Car show.
But I do want to, like, deck out my car, and, like, I'm kind of excited about it.
So we're going to
You should get like a vinyl of... oh man, like kind of like the red like stream that Yondu's arrow make. You should get kind of like a stripe like that down your
Jake,
car.
Shut up, because that's so much better than my idea. I was like, what if I got like the veins on his face, like as details? I was like, that's kind of gross, right? So wait, I like the idea,
You
but
just go to like a decal shop. I need face veins.
I need excuse me, sir. Give me your best face veins for the side of my car. No, I definitely like that, like a squiggly red, like definitely like a squiggle line all over the car. That would look amazing. There's so many things I could do. If you have any ideas, guys, let me know. But yeah, I want to
You gotta go to meet Michael Rooker and get him to sign the car.
Yeah, he's gonna be at a convention in is it Tampa or
Raleigh?
No, Raleigh. Yeah, that's also there's one in Tampa that I want to go to where Val Kilmer's gonna be in July, and then 2 weeks later in Raleigh, Michael Rooker, I think Karen Gillan's gonna be at this convention. So yeah, dude, I'll get my car signed. Like I'll give him a ride. We'll hang out. It'll be good.
I think so. We were talking about these conventions coming up, Jake. And so Val Kilmer's been doing these AMAs on Reddit, and he's been super forthcoming, and like he's really like an interesting guy, and he's kind of having a little bit of like an internet presence, like a renaissance now.
Yeah.
But he finally admitted that like he is recovering from like oral cancer.
Yeah.
Right.
I have that.
And so I was talking to Abbey about it, but like I guess he's a Christian Scientist, and he's approaching his recovery from cancer through the power of prayer and not through traditional medicine.
He said he had his doctors praying for him.
So Abbey was like,
bad idea.
Better buy those con tickets, man. Dude, that's stressful, actually.
So stressful when I was reading that. I was like, oh no, Val, no.
Yeah, he said that it's in remission, but that's kind of, because Christian Science, like they throw out, like, modern medicine, it's similar to Scientology, but a little different, less like, I don't know. It's a little different in its own way. I was going to say less crazy. But yeah, so we're not going to say anything about anything anymore except for that we love you, Val Kilmer. We hope you're doing well, and we want to see you in Tampa Bay in about a month or two.
Yeah.
So.
And you can sign the car too, right?
Yeah, he can sign whatever he wants. I have a lot of Batman Forever merchandise and stuff, so yeah, hopefully he'll.
But yeah, that would be cool to get Michael Rooker to sign. I don't know, like maybe sign something and have it in the car, not just sign the car. That's a big thing in like the Ghostbusters community. Like people build ectos and like they have Ernie Hudson like sign the dashboard.
Yeah, no, I don't want. No, I'm not. Yeah, I want him to. I do want to get a Volume 2 like vanity plate. Like that probably wouldn't be worth signing, but something that's detachable. Maybe.
Yeah, something you can take with you if you get a new car at some point.
Yeah.
I like it. Like
Troll Doll. That's what I'll get. Maybe the Troll Doll.
Oh, a troll. That's actually funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Have it like stuck to the dashboard.
I like where your head's at.
You guys like this?
I like it.
Are we gonna? Okay.
I can't stop thinking about Val Kilmer. I'm not gonna lie. I feel very terrible. Oh well.
It's good. He's doing good.
He's doing good. He's
doing conventions.
He's in therapy with Dr. Chase Meridian.
Yeah. Oh God. He has a thing for bats. That signal's not a beeper, guys.
It's not.
It's just not. It's not what it's used for.
Cool. Abigail, what else?
Yeah, honestly, those were my two stresses, were those conventions actually coming up, being able to go to both of them, and my new car stress, which is the fact that I like want to deck my car out with like cool stuff. And it's kind of like weird for me because I'm not like normally a car person, but I'm like full-fledged into it now. So
well, congratulations.
Yeah, it's exciting. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Did you test
Great gas mileage.
Wow. Would you listen to Guardians?
Yeah. And I now have to buy the Volume 2 soundtrack, like the actual copy, the tactile version, because, I got Bluetooth in this car. And also U2's like weird album that was like inserted into every iPhone keeps playing on my car. Like whenever I'm trying to sync up oh my God, I have been swearing and screaming like a maniac trying to get that album like wiped from my phone because it just keeps haphazardly playing.
Needs Bono just
Dude,
playing in there.
Nobody cares about that. Like that was what did I called it like a secret tattoo that someone gives you. Like it just never goes away. Like why is it still affecting me? We love you, U2.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Nobody does.
I wish they were Christian Scientists.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? They're Irish, right?
Yes.
They're probably Catholic.
Yes. My parents went to their church when they were over there, so
very
cathedral.
Oh, it's cathartic to talk about you two on
It's
Yes
just
Have Some
good.
Podcast. But
It
this
just-
is what a year and a half. This is what we've been building towards.
Welcome to the Joshua Tree.
Cool. So, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Car talk.
I got a little bit of stress.
Do you?
I
Talk
do.
to me.
Let's hear it.
Talk to us.
My stress originates from a story that was posted on Ain't It Cool News, which, can we just at least talk 2017? Ain't It Cool News is still a
It's
thing.
still happening.
And it looks the same.
Exactly the same. Harry Knowles.
Like, Harry Knowles is not, he does not it is such an ugly website. But you know what? I love it. It's been my go-to for a long time. Maybe we'll get Harry Knowles on the podcast sometime.
Hoping.
Hey, we could.
They do a great, wish list every year for
Oh,
Christmas.
man, I love it.
Yeah, they do.
So, there was a report about some promotional material for The Last Jedi that was released in Japan. And this is not spoiler territory, but we'll put out a spoiler warning just because I don't read, Star Wars news and rumors as far as, plot details. I do not want to know anything going into these movies. With Ghostbusters last year, it was a little different. I feel like I read everything, but I'm trying to stay as clean slate, tabula rasa, just like earlier.
There it is.
But there was a Japanese leaflet that appeared, and StarWarsNewsNet.com actually had it. And I read the story on Ain't It Cool News. Basically, there was a quote on it concerning the story of The Last Jedi. The quote on the leaflet said, "The most shocking truth in Star Wars history will soon be revealed." So it is implying that there is going to be some truth, mystery revealed in The Last Jedi. It's not out of the realm of
Midichlorians.
possibility. I mean, I always, when you go into these movies and you think there's going to be some sort of a surprise at some point, right?
Right.
But to say it's the biggest, most shocking reveal in Star Wars history, that's
insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah.
There have been a lot of big reveals.
There's been a lot of
who's
big reveals.
related,
Obviously,
that
yeah.
kind of
Right.
stuff.
Darth
father,
Vader being Anakin's,
Luke and Leia.
Yeah. The Luke and Leia brother sister reveal was I'm sure. It's weird though. For us, I feel like I
Kylo
knew
Ren killing Han Solo in the end.
that was a big reveal.
I mean that was just a big plot twist.
That was just sad.
hard. That just sucked.
Well, but
That was heavy.
But I wonder, Craig, though, if it's just I wonder if this is just hype. Maybe there will be some kind of reveal or something, and I'm sure there will be. But I wonder if it's going to be, is it really going to be the biggest, most shocking Star
Well, here's
Wars
the
reveal,
thing.
or are they just they're just hyping it up?
I'm sure there's a 50% chance it's just hype.
or
and
it's
there's
Snoke as Yaddle.
Or Snoke is Yaddle.
Snoke is, yeah.
But
That's the reveal.
let's assume
confirmed.
for the sake of a fun conversation, let's assume that it is not hype and that there is something that is going to happen in The Last Jedi that is so mind-blowing and over the top that nobody could have ever predicted it. My question to the two of you is, what is it? What could it be?
What is it?
My mind immediately goes to it's the reveal of whoever Rey's parents.
Yeah,
end
Rey's
up being.
origin, family ties.
But
when you say it's got to be the most shocking thing, then it's got to be the most who would it be? Who would her at this point? Anybody her parents would be. You'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, they were right, or I was
Watto.
right. But to be shocking, it would have to be oh, Rey's father. It's Watto.
yeah. That's why he's not at his grotto.
Rey's father is Barack Obama.
Whoa. No.
It's BB-8.
Oh my
Her
god.
father's soul is in the droid.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have
That's why
to
he
be
followed
some
her.
weird.
Well, but you're right though. No matter what, whether her dad, let's say they reveal her dad as Luke or Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon Jinn or Palpatine or whatever, all of those would be oh wow, cool, we know who Rey's parents are, but it's not going to be
The biggest.
Yeah.
the biggest thing ever. So
If it was the
Right.
biggest, you'd think it would be anchored to an older character or something like that, other than Rey.
yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm thinking. When you start talking,
It's Lando Calrissian.
obviously.
That's all there is. That's all there is to it.
I'm the
Maybe
supervisor on this.
Snoke is
It's not a line for the movie.
Maybe.
maybe Snoke is Jabba the Hutt after a diet.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I like where your head's
Whoa, I like that.
at. Jabba the Hutt stopped
'cause, I
going
mean,
to the Golden Corral.
He's got some issues with the whole clan, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like whatever the reveal is, if there is a reveal, it's gonna have something to do with like Anakin and Darth Vader. That's what I feel like.
Think so?
Yeah, I really do. I don't know what that is. I mean, we've heard, you hear rumors and stuff, and I don't want to talk about rumors, but like I feel like
I do.
I don't know. Like, I guess it's probably a good thing that we don't have immediate things coming to mind, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Harry Knowles posed the question of like, what if we found out that Obi-Wan was Luke's real dad? Like, okay, that would be a really that'd be crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, if we're going way back and deep in the roots of it.
That'd be crazy, but like something like that doesn't just, you know, that's not just something that affects the new movies. That kind of negates the older films.
Right.
You know, something like that would.
They're not going to ruffle
something
those
like that I
feathers,
would not be happy about. You know,
Right.
that would just be like, oh, so Star Wars has been lying to me for fucking
You
however
can't,
long.
yeah, lie to your...
The other thing I was thinking about, what if it's a character that we thought was dead who is not dead? But then I was like, you know, I guess Yoda. You could do Yoda, but it would be stupid. So I don't know. It just it's food for thought. It's something fun to think about, but nothing really came to mind immediately.
Right.
So, what if it was something like? So you know how like Anakin was a. What if it was something like this? So Anakin was immaculate, right? Like he was just born, or he was created by Darth. What's his face? What's his name?
Insidious?
No, Darth. I forget his name. The guy who could like manipulate midi-chlorians. Oh, I can't even believe we're talking about this.
It's midnight, so that's what we're talking about.
You're thinking of Plagueis the Wise, but I don't think it. They don't say. I don't think he's the one who created.
Okay.
Anakin. I know. Like in early drafts of maybe episode 3, it was going to be Palpatine.
Right.
But they just kind of they let it slide. Like
it's implied.
It's kind of hinted that maybe Palpatine did it, but they never have confirmed that.
Right. Yeah, and it was also kind of hit. Didn't Palpatine kill?
He did kill Plagueis. Yeah.
Gotcha.
What if there's multiple versions of Anakin? Like, what if there was, other ones who could bring balance to the Force? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. It's probably none of that. It's probably nothing. We're going to watch The Last Jedi, but, oh, that was great. No big reveal. I hate cool news, and I hate...
The big reveal in the movie is just going to be whoever Rey's parents are. Like, are they going to? Like, we know that is a reveal that we're getting. Would there be another big reveal on top of that? That seems a little too much.
No, I imagine that information will just like cause a rift and like kind of shake some things up a little bit, maybe change perspective or something like that. But yeah, you can't change like the original like anchoring and tethering of like what the roots of it is. Like you can't.
It's not really worth it to go back and like retroactively change main plot points of Star Wars.
Right. Yeah, if you're going to do any changing of Star Wars, it shouldn't be with the original 3.
Unless they introduce...
Make the Ewoks blink. That's what you should change.
Hey, they've never introduced time travel.
I like it when they don't blink. I like their dead, cold, staring eyes like a doll's eyes.
What if... I got nothing. I'm trying to envision
Craig's
a scenario
really
where Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan is in this movie, like
Ewan McGregor himself is in The Last Jedi.
Yeah, he's
somehow.
in The Last Jedi. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense.
You just want it.
Unless there's time travel.
There could be some flashbacks.
You just want to do that Ewan McGregor costume.
I do.
He's got that. You guys got that look. I get it.
I don't know.
It's
I don't, guys.
Yeah, you know. You want to do it.
I'm excited about The Last Jedi. It's my most look forward to movie of the year. I want it to be so like I love The Force Awakens so much, but I want them to like up the ante. I want to come out of The Last Jedi and have like I want there to be a couple holy fuck moments.
Yes, I agree.
They're going to be because it's going to be the title's in red.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be. This is going to be this is going to be the
Dark Second. The
Empire
follow-up.
Strikes Back. You know, there's going to be some crazy shit happening. I think.
Blood loss.
That's impossible. Sorry. People always theorize about like you always hear these people talk about what if Luke goes to the dark side? Like guys, it's not happening.
No.
It's just I don't think that's ever going to happen.
No.
He's too strong for that.
Yeah. He does say he wants them to end, but he's just tired.
What if it's time
He
for
just
the
wants to take a
Jedi
nap.
Dude,
to
definitely.
end these weekly meetings, guys? We just,
It's too much. I'm too busy trying to train this girl.
It's time for the Jedi to end these catered lunches because it's costing a lot of money.
It's just not good for my waistline.
And
We just can't afford it.
and what
anymore.
happens is everybody gets full, and then the second half of the day, everyone's tired.
Nobody brings
We just don't
leftovers
get anything done.
home. I got to
And it
deal
just
with all
sits
this
here.
fucking food.
Yeah,
Who's supposed to clean it up? Me?
Try doing.
I'm the Last Jedi.
Lightsaber training when you got these kids. They're very tired, and they don't care.
They're all amped up on sugar, you know.
Yeah, their parents just send
Parents
them
don't
here.
care.
These, and just to get them out of the house for the summer.
And they're my problem now. So it's time for him to end.
And so it's time for the Jedi. All of that.
That's why you cross over.
Oh god, it's cool.
Oh,
What?
I hope that's the reveal. The big one. That's it.
It's time for the Jedi to end all this midichlorian talk. It's just a bunch of garbage.
We're still gonna go.
I'm just gonna keep
Do you
going.
want to try another one?
Should I do one more?
One more.
One
You
more?
get one more.
One more for the road, yeah.
Okay, let me go. I'm coming up with something. It's time for the Jedi to end.
Are we
it.
over? Was this the end of the episode?
This podcast.
Did that just kill it? Oh my god.
It's time for the Jedi to end episode
Dude,
56.
56 of Yes Have Some Podcasts is signing off forever.
I couldn't think of like a TV show or anything that had the word end in it.
End of watch.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? Is that a movie, though?
Well, that's a movie.
Show?
That's a movie.
What is that?
Time out.
I don't
Tell
know what it is.
everybody.
I don't even know what that is.
Guys, it's something I just
End of
said.
watch.
Just make it up?
No,
Jesus Christ. You're both going to be annoyed
fact
when
check.
I tell you the
My
fucking
cat
answer.
is sitting on my laptop right
It's
now.
a
Hold
Stephen
on.
King book,
There it is, guys.
but it has not. The Stephen King book has nothing to do with the movie End of Watch, which is a police movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
End of watch
Right.
book.
It's time for the Jedi to end of watch.
Oh yeah.
That just sounds like a Wheel of Fortune before and after puzzle.
Well, shit, guys.
It's time for the Jedi Ender's Game.
I was gonna say Ender's Game too. Yeah.
Cool.
I was gonna
It's
tack
time
on
for that
after
movie
that.
to come out, man.
Golly.
It's taking too long. I just want it. I don't think I had any stress. I'm just whining at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Endless Summer. That's another one. That was like the surfing movie, like the Beach Boys music.
Oh, we know.
Oh, you guys know?
We know.
Do you guys know? I love the Beach Boys. And Cars. I'm a dad now. It's cool.
Oh,
So,
Michael Rooker.
yeah. He's,
Anybody want a pretzel?
that's fun.
All right.
He's in there too.
Well, listen, guys. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna be back really quick with episode 57, which will be our Alien Covenant
Yeah.
breakdown. And
Tons of stress.
we really do appreciate it. I feel confident in saying we had more listeners in 1 week to our last episode than we've ever had.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it was a good one.
We're going to go get a big dinner now.
Yeah, we always treat ourselves.
So, thank you.
And yeah, as always, facebook.com/yeshavesomecast, yeshavesomecast.com, Twitter and Instagram @YHS Podcast. And oh my God, I completely forgot. I should have said this at the top of the show. Congratulations to our Lego Firehouse winner,
Yes.
Mikey Wood,
Mikey.
and his daughter, Zoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very, very cool. We're
Dude,
really
I
excited.
literally got choked up reading his comment, like, when he
Yeah.
found out that he won.
Yeah.
So, super awesome,
Congratulations. He'll be getting the Lego Firehouse from Yes Have Some podcast. And we appreciate everybody playing along. It was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. We'll be doing more contests, more giveaways. Mm-hmm. I would give away some Playmobil Ghostbusters, but I just can't find them for myself.
No, we got to get ours first.
Yeah. But if you guys don't have anything else, I think that it's time for the Jedi to end.
Yes.
Oh.
Up.
Yeah. Yeah, and
It's time
taking
for
a hot bath and listening to John Williams, because that's what I'm going to go do now.
All right. I think we can end it right there.
Sounds good to me.
Do
All
it.
right. Bye, everybody.
All right, night, y'all.
Bye, guys.